From the mountains to the river flow, stories only locals know. Living local in the Hudson Valley. This is the HVP!
Sometimes I get really loud in my own head.
Yeah, no, I hear you. I understand. You know, that's part of the job, as they say.
It is. It is part of the job.
Yeah.
Let's fix this up a little bit.
Fix that?
Yeah, I'm going to put it right in my face.
This is the behind-the-scenes look?
Yeah.
Because we started?
Yeah, we started.
We started.
Yep.
That's how this works.
Yep.
Chaos.
Always.
Organized chaos.
Yeah, controlled chaos.
Just working on things.
Yeah,
just hammering them out.
That's all. These are just, we're working out the kinks.
Hi, everybody.
Hey, everybody. What's up?
Welcome to the HVP.
HVP.
As always, it's your pals, Joey and Scotty. We're sitting here chilling.
What up?
All rested from vacation. How was your vacation, sir?
I am recharged and ready to go.
You look like you had a blast.
I did. Yeah, it was a good time, man. I love Delaware.
All the pictures of you guys on the beach. I'm like, wow, that's a good beach.
So
that's a real good beach there.
That's what I like about. I love Myrtle, and Myrtle has a lot of beach.
Yeah, 50 miles.
Right. But Rehoboth is very. There's beach, but there's also, but you got to kind of go and find which one is best for you.
Yeah.
You know, so there's then they're all kind of, you can find, there's 2 or 3 in State Park. So we find one place in Hennepin State Park, go in, $20 for the day, and you literally have the beach to yourself.
That's in Delaware.
Yep, in
Hennepin State
Rehoboth.
Park.
Yeah, Hennepin.
Hennepin?
And out like Penelope with an H.
Oh, wow.
No, it's Hennepin or something.
Oh, wow. That's different.
Yeah, so we went to that beach last year.
Okay.
And we liked it. There's 2 different, like, there's a bunch of places, and it's actually not too far from, because it's funny what AI will tell you. So I looked up.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah, I said, where is Joe Biden's house in Rehoboth? And it said, oh, Joe Biden has a vacation home at 34 Fairview Road in Rehoboth. So as I'm Googling this or typing it into AI or using Google AI or whatever, we drive by Fairview. I'm like, oh, it's right there. So it's right before you get into this park is Fairview Road.
Okay.
So you get a lot of like those types of people, real, you know.
People with money.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's like that, you know, when you get to North Myrtle Beach and you have that strip where it's all those big houses.
Yeah.
Right by the circle, and then you get back out onto like Kings Highway there.
Yep.
So it's like that, but it's just kind of nestled in a little more, like it's off the beaten path.
I know what you're talking about.
Yeah. So I didn't go down Fairview Road or anything, but I just thought it was interesting that that's where it was.
Oh, yeah.
Because we were telling the kids, we're like, yeah, the president or the former president is from here.
Yeah.
They're like, he fell off his bike here.
Yeah, that's where he was living during his presidency. You know, that's where the vacation home was.
Yeah.
But, you know, he's from Delaware.
Yes.
That's where he was a senator the longest of his career, I believe.
Yeah, no, you're right.
He was born, though, in good old Scranton, PA.
That's
You
right.
knew that, right?
Yeah, because I remember him talking
Joe Biden Highway or something it's called?
Yeah.
I saw the sign for it.
Yeah, but I remember him talking about the iron workers and like the factories. And
coal mines.
Yeah, coal mines, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. But, so Delaware is great. A lot of good seafood. And this year we really like made it a point to get out and try a bunch of different places. And what happens when you go to a good restaurant at a destination, like a vacation place, you got to wait.
Yeah.
So we waited through like a tropical storm, an hour to get into this place. And they all look like hole in the walls.
But well, that's what you want.
Right.
Like, that's at least what I want. I want there's the grittiest looking place that's like, yeah, this is where I'm supposed to be.
Yeah, the guy next to me was like, because I said to him, you got here before me, so if I'm not going in yet, and I've been waiting an hour, like, when did you get here? He's like 10 minutes before you. I'm like, okay. He's like, but I'll tell you, it's absolutely worth the wait. So it was called Woody's.
Woody's?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Very weird names. Like, I had the best meal at Woody's, and then I went over to Krabby Dick's and had an equally good meal.
Krabby Dick's is a dirty motherfucker.
Yeah. I left itchy.
It happens.
Yeah.
You gotta get that gel, comb it out.
Yeah. That's what they say. Well, so yeah, the weather was good.
Good weather. Everything was good. No rain, because it rained like a mofo while you were gone.
Yeah. So We had like one day of rain, but it was the last day.
Okay.
And then we went to the outlets to go back to school shopping for the kids.
Nice.
There's no sales tax in Delaware.
Oh, wow.
So they were like, listen, if you don't find something, we'll order it and you can pay for it here, so that way you don't have to pay sales tax.
Yeah, and then we'll mail it to you.
Yeah.
That's the greatest
So
thing.
I was like, I can save 8%.
Yeah, I'll do it.
Yeah. Check.
Sign me up.
Yep.
Especially if you're buying some nice new J's.
Yeah, dude. No J's. No J's. And we did a Mission Barbecue trip also, because they have a Mission Barbecue down there.
What is that, a chain or something?
I think it's a chain, yeah.
Must be, right?
Yeah, so they park a big, like military personnel carrier out in front, like that's kind of their thing. But they pay tribute to first responders, fire, police, military. So you go in, there's challenge coins, there's pictures of local police, there's
Okay.
patches. It's really well done,
Nice.
and the food is great.
Yeah.
So we got Colton to try. We were like, listen, your brother loves ribs. Like, you should try ribs. He's like, am I going to like them? I'm like, yeah, man.
Cole never had ribs? Oh, wow.
Yeah. So he didn't like the ribs. He didn't like the brisket, but he liked the pulled pork.
Yeah, that's usually the go-to, believe it or not. That's what a lot of kids, that's usually the easiest way to get people to eat barbecue.
Pulled pork.
Pulled pork.
Yeah, that's what started me.
Same.
Like, literally, I had pulled pork, and I was like, oh.
Sometimes I go places and I feel like the pulled pork is better than the brisket.
Yeah, I
You know,
know.
that's how it is.
I choose not to get brisket because it's so it could go one or two ways.
Exactly.
I feel like consistently pulled pork is always reliable.
It's hard to mess up pork. Pork
Yeah.
is amazing that way.
And you can throw coleslaw on it. You could throw mac and cheese on it. Oh god.
Anything. Anything.
So tell me about Myrtle. 'Cause I miss going there.
Myrtle was amazing, as always. Got to see my dad for a couple days before I went out and did the honey-do list. He was getting a new fence, so we had to move everything away from the fence so that they could build the fence.
Okay.
And then spent a couple days with him. Saw my buddy Chuck one night while I was there. He was at bingo. Dad went to bingo. So I left him home for about an hour. I went and met my buddy Chuck, who used to be one of my customers here, a good friend. Cutting Chuck's hair since the beginning, actually. So it's like, almost 15 years, 16 years.
Oh wow.
So, Chuck just recently moved down there, so I met up with him.
Does he love it?
Oh, yeah, he does. But, like, the coolest thing was, like, I showed him a bar.
Yeah. Because of course he's new. You've been going there for how many years?
Well, but it's funny because this bar is right outside my dad's community there.
Oh really?
Yeah, it's in between like my dad's community. It's like in a medical park. It's like in between a medical park and a hotel, a slumming hotel, like an Econo Lodge.
Oh really?
Yeah. Like if you sit on the patio of this
Yeah.
place, they put up like little like blinders type of things.
Yeah. Like privacy.
Because on the other side is the pool to the hotel.
Oh god. Just what you don't want to see.
So I met Chuck there. It was also Friday was move-in day for Coastal Carolina.
Oh, okay.
So like all the families were coming in. Apparently this is a 2-story restaurant. Never realized that.
Okay.
Called the Coastal Ale House.
Wait. What's it called?
Coastal Ale House.
I think I know.
It's like a chain down there now.
Yes, it is.
And they opened it up. They started it all though. This little tiny one.
Oh no kidding.
Yeah.
Okay.
So, because it's right outside Coastal, get it, Coastal Ale House. So, I meet Chuck there. He's like, "Where is it?" And I tell him. So we meet there. I'm like, "Hey, So he's like, "This place is cool." He's like, "I had no idea." He's like, "I drink across the street in this other plaza. There's a bar, Duffy's or Hanley's." He's
Yeah.
like, "I drink at Hanley's." I'm like, "Oh," I'm like, "That's cool." I'm like, "Where's that?" And he told me. He's like, "How the hell do you know about this place?" I said, "Well, they got a killer happy hour, and it's buy one get one drinks and appetizers." I was like, "So my dad and his community, they come here."
Yeah. It's like an early bird special every day.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I was like, and it's good foods. I was like, and it's right outside the gate, so they can have a little fun and go home.
Yeah.
It's
great.
easy, and they can, and they go when school's not in session.
Yeah.
Which is, bars like that need people like them, so it all works out. So every time we're down there, my dad usually takes us there for like dinner or like lunch or something like that. So I bought Chuck there. Chuck was like, "This is awesome." He's like, "I'm going to come here more often." I was like, "Nice."
Perfect.
Yeah, it made me feel good. So Saturday moved out to the beach house.
Right.
Well, I say beach house, but it's a block from the beach, but that's close enough to a beach house for me.
It's more of a beach house than our house is here.
Yeah, exactly. So had a great time there. Of course, as we were checking in, The god of thunder and lightning showed up and
Perfect.
let it run down hard.
Yeah.
A lot of rain. But overall, the ride down was good. We had a great time with the family, both my dad and Lauren's families. It was an amazing time. We got to play some Top Golf. I had my buddy Chuck join us at Top Golf as well.
Top Golf is so awesome.
Dude, Top Golf is the greatest thing ever. And I went all in because my dad got me gift cards for my birthday. I rented 2 tunnels. So I put the kids in one tunnel and I put the adults in the other tunnel.
Smart.
It was the greatest
Yeah.
day of Top Golf I ever had.
Dude, we
It was my dad, me, my brother-in-law Brian, and Chuck. They had a blast.
we went. Holy shit! When was the last time we were down there? So maybe 3 years ago. We went down, and credit to Allison. She was like, "Let's." She's like, "It's gonna rain," so I made us reservations to Top Golf. I'm like, "All right, cool." Kids immediately like, "Oh, go Top Golf,"
Yeah.
and they made it so miserable. She was like beside herself. She's like, "I'm trying to do the right thing and do something nice and plan something. Nobody's grateful." Like, so now we're all permanently scarred from Top Golf.
Oh.
Yeah, I mean, now they're old enough where
You could take them, they'll have fun.
allegedly.
Hopefully.
Yeah, possibly.
Fingers crossed.
Yeah.
Get some chicken tenders if you knock it off.
Yeah. Fuck.
Chicken tender?
I don't want chicken tender. Only chicken tenders. I'm in New York and it's 4:00 on a Thursday.
Our kid's awesome.
I love them.
Kids are amazing.
So yeah, we stayed far from the beach.
Yeah.
So we were like at, it's called Love Canal.
That's in Delaware?
Yeah.
Okay.
But it's in Rehoboth, but outside. So,
That's okay.
Yeah. So, but the funny thing is, same as Myrtle, you have like one thoroughfare in and out.
Okay.
So,
Oh, Myrtle's not like that. There's so many now.
well, because you have 17, you have Kings Highway, like you have all the different ones.
And now there's a mega highway, 31.
Oh, they finished it.
Yeah. So it goes from Georgetown all the way up to Route 9 in Little River. It's awesome.
So when we used to go to Myrtle, we would go off peak. We'd go at the end of September.
Okay.
So there was nothing.
Yeah, it was great.
Yeah, but then if you go there like during peak, there's just people everywhere. So
Yes.
Coastal Highway in Rehoboth is 4 miles.
I've been on it.
Oh, okay. GPS says 28 minutes. Like I went to the gym one morning. It's like 3.1 miles, 20 minutes. I'm like,
Why?
yeah.
It's crazy, isn't it? But I know why. So we went down to Ocean City Bike Week,
Oh, okay.
and I went in that way, and that's it. The Coastal Highway. That's the only way in and out,
Oh.
and that's just. When we got there that afternoon, I looked at everybody. I said, "We're leaving at 6:00 on Sunday morning. I'm not getting stuck in all that. We're out."
Yeah. When we left, on Saturday morning, trying to get that fly.
I was trying.
Dude,
It's back.
Yeah, he's taunting. So we left, and traffic on the way out was amazing because it was all people from like New York, Massachusetts, Pennsylvania, and everybody had the same mission. Like, let's just get the fuck out of here. Yeah. We gotta go home.
Get the fuck out. Let's get out of here.
But yeah, scored a good shirt while I was there.
And you got me one, which is fucking amazing. I'm just mad it's not gay enough. You didn't get me a matching one.
I thought it was cool. I thought it was gay because it wasn't matching, and we like compliment each other.
No, gay is gay. You should
Right.
both got hot pink ones.
Fuck.
It's all good. No worries. You don't know. That just shows your masculinity.
It's true.
That's okay. I love it. I love that shirt.
Yeah.
You sent it to me, and I laughed out loud. And Sal was like, "What's going on?" I was like, "Look at this. How awesome is this?" And I showed Lauren when I got home. She was like, "Oh, that's a perfect shirt."
Yeah, dude. And like Colton was using it as like leverage to go back to the boardwalk because we were, like I said, we were 4 miles up. So,
Yeah, so that means you got to pay for parking.
yeah, and
that gets expensive.
and drive down. But he was like, "Can we go to like Core Brothers Ice Cream?"
Ah,
Yeah, he's like, you got to get that shirt for Scotty anyway. So I was like, "Yeah, guy, I got it.
Yeah.
Let's go."
well, ice cream. That's all part of vacation.
It is, but and we had ice cream anyway.
Of course.
But like,
I don't think you're some stinge that keeps the kids away from ice cream.
actually, I went back to Woody's for lunch because at lunch there was no wait.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah, so
Sometimes it's worth it.
yeah, I said when we waited that night the hour, and then we got in there after the storm. I had steamers, I had crab cakes, and like all the things. I was like, "We're coming back here."
Yeah.
I was like, but you know what? I was like, we'll come back for lunch, and sure shit, lunch
Empty.
no wait, and that's one of the places that has like 3 parking spots for customers right up front. I came down the street. I'm like, there's a parking spot in there that's free. Like I don't
That's
have,
awesome.
Yeah.
I don't have to, I don't have
No.
to battle.
And I told I asked the wait. I was like, hey, we want to walk around a little bit around here. Like, how long can I park here? She's like, you can park here all day.
That's
So I was
awesome.
like, tip.
That's awesome.
Yep.
That's awesome. I like when that type of stuff happens. Like Lauren and I went up to Portland, Maine a couple of years ago, and in the Uber over to downtown Portland from our place, you know, it was raining, so we couldn't walk, but it was walkable if it wasn't raining. So I was like, all right, so we get in this Uber, we go, and it's like some Ethiopian Ugandan guy. Something. He's like, she's like, hey, where would you eat? He's like,
That alley.
he was like, what are you looking for? Like seafood and stuff? She's like, yeah. He's like, I don't really eat that stuff. He's like, but you know, I'll take you to a place where I drop a lot of people off. So he drops us off. I'm like, okay, thanks, man. Have a good day. I'm like, let's go get an umbrella.
He takes you to a warehouse. They put hoods over you.
No, luckily I knew it was going to be that way because
Perfect.
we're in downtown Portland, so we were good. And, you know, plus, you know, I'm the type of guy that when I get an Uber, I got the, I tell them where I'm going and I'm looking at it on Waze myself.
Yep. Smart.
So we get over there. I'm like, let's go get umbrellas because it's raining.
Right.
So we go in this little tchotchke shop. There's a lady in there. You can tell she's a local. She probably owned the store. And I'm like, hey, we got to figure out where we're going to eat. I was like, I don't want to eat where they dropped us off. I was like, that's not the place. That's
Right.
like the most expensive place. And I don't want that. I want the place that's like been here forever.
Good, but
It is like
affordable.
fresh off the boat.
Yeah.
The price really didn't matter. I just want
But the hole in the wall was
Yes.
the place.
I want the
locals
place
go
that
eat.
the locals are going.
Yeah,
The
not-
people that live here all the time,
not the
I want
tourists.
to eat where they eat. I don't want to eat where the rich people
Where
are
the
coming
tourists get
from the
dropped
Cape.
off. Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
I want to eat where the real people are eating.
Yep.
So the lady's like, oh, well, you know, across the street, that's really good. And I was like, yeah, that's where they told us to go. I said, but she's like, if you're looking for a hole in the wall, the place next door, I'm like, that's exactly what I'm looking for. She's like, yeah, there's that place. There's another place a little further down that's kind of like that. So we went right across the street. So we're waiting to get in. We walk in. There's 2 people in front of us waiting. This guy comes in and he kind of like moves me out of the way. He's like 7 foot tall. And he's like, and I'm like, hey. And he goes in and he comes back out and he's like, he looks at Lauren and he bends over and he whispers in her ear. And then he comes up to me and he does the same thing. He goes, what she said. And he walked out. I'm like, what the fuck was that about? And she goes, he told us to go in and sit at the bar. There's no line. I'm like, oh, that's awesome. And he also told me to try the seafood chowder and a bread bowl. No, he said to try the seafood chowder and a bread bowl. And I was like, okay. I was like, definitely. So she had never had a lobster dinner. So we went in. I got her lobster dinner. I had the seafood chowder and a bread bowl. Joe, it's amazing. Now when we go up to Bike Week, up there in New Hampshire, we always take a ride over to this Harley shop in Portland, Maine.
Yeah.
Big Moose Harley. So now when we go there, I make it a point to drive the 20 minutes to go to downtown Portland and eat at that place again because it's just that fucking good.
That's all. And so, I should have said this before. When we went to Woody's for lunch, like the day, 2 days later, or whatever it was, full of locals. Like people high-fiving each other. Like the lunch crowd, they all knew each other.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah. So like to your point, like that was one of those places where locals eat.
Yeah, that's the type of place I want to go to when I'm down there. You know, like anywhere I go, that's what I'm looking for.
And I had to, every place we went to eat, I bought a shirt from.
Oh, really? That's crazy.
Woody's I did, and then when we went to Krabby Dick's, that started off pretty bumpy. They, the server, who was a complete idiot, she seats us.
Yeah.
And now we're sitting there, and that place is packed. But she seats us. So, that's why we don't have nice things.
This is why we don't have nice things.
So she sits us down, and now, and like the thing when you go to a restaurant, you hope you go when you're hungry, right?
Yeah.
But the kids are hungry. So now the kid, like Lucas specifically, he looks so aggravated. He's like, when are they going to take our order? Like, when are they going to bring like bread or something to the table? And I'm like, buddy, we just got to hang out. They're busy. But there's these 2 waiters walking around. There's tables behind us and across from us. No one has even walked up to say, like, hey, do you want some water? Nothing. So now it's like 20 minutes. So a woman walks by, and I'm like, excuse me. I said, I don't know what's going on. I said, but we've been here for 20 minutes, and people are looking at us like we have the plague. So she's like, oh, I'm sorry. So they send over the, like that, the save the day waitress, like the one that, no, like that person that's clutch. She knows all the things to say. She does all the right stuff. So she brings over popcorn.
The seasoned veteran.
Yeah.
As I like to call
She's
him.
like, I saw this little guy looking so upset, and I had to come over. I'm like, well, that's because I said something, but okay. And she was like, whatever you want for an appetizer, we'll take it off the menu, and I'll get dessert for everybody on the house. And I was like, that's how you make things right.
Yeah.
I said, thank you.
Did you say that right to her? That's how you make things right, or you just said it in your head?
No, I said it to Lucas, and then when she came back, I said, look, I said, obviously, we got off to a rough start, not with you. I said, but I just want to let you know that, like, the way you came in and de-escalated, like, that's a huge thing for me. I said, so you talked us all off the ledge. You didn't even make it about us. You just said, we're going to give you this. And I said, in the serve, you've been top-notch. So, whatever we saved for dessert and for the appetizer, that's what she got. She got that extra money for her tip. So, and the food was amazing. But then I was like, I'm going to buy a T-shirt.
Yeah.
Yeah, why not have one that says Woody's and one that says Krabby Dicks?
Yeah. You got to get them.
Yeah.
You got to get them.
Yep. And from Krabby Dicks, I had a cheesesteak.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I got...
Was it a cheesesteak or a sirloin cheesesteak?
Want a bite? So we've been talking about... Yeah, Queen. The 845 Hat Toss King. If you guys listening do not know who the Hat Toss King is, the Hat Toss King of the 845, he's the pride and joy of Port Jervis.
Yeah.
And...
tosses his hat in the air and catches it on his head.
Yep. I've seen a couple videos, though, where he misses the first couple times. And he's like, oh, close, but no cigar. He's got, like, he might be missing most of his teeth. And her teeth are currently in a battle with gingivitis and periodontal disease.
Oof.
So the front ones are a little broken up and a little green. But, yeah, they're out there just taking over the world. They have 87,000 followers. And... they seem to be generating some kind of income from their hat toss antics and their food reviews.
Yeah, I think they're I think they're what you would call an influencer because they are earning money. I don't know if they're doing a significant amount, but they're earning enough.
So they did something in Boston when they were there, and they met up with another influencer, and he paid hat toss
5,000. I saw him toss the money.
Yeah. So then what did Hat Toss King do? He went to the dentist. He got his teeth fixed. He got her veneers. No, actually, nope. He got her nails done, and he bought himself an iced out watch.
Yeah. Like,
That's what happened.
Yep.
And then next video they were back at the Port Jervis train station, spitting bars, freestyling. So if you have not checked out the Hat Toss King,
it's epic.
Oh God, it is an absolute train wreck, and I can't stop watching.
Yeah, it's amazing.
But like all these other actual influencers are now picking up their videos and doing like parodies of them as well.
Like one of my favorites, Stu Gomez, has one. We talked about that earlier.
Yep. And then I saw another video where it was a couple doing the dance or the duet that they were doing.
Yes.
Will you ride for me?
Yes, I've seen that
Yeah,
too.
so
They're doing the awkward
I'm
dance
like,
that they
holy
do. Yeah.
shit! I'm like but 87,000 followers.
Yeah.
Which brings me to my next point. If you like what we're doing here on this show, right? Can you share and like help us pass the word around? So rather than, I appreciate all the subscribes and I appreciate the feedback and all that's great, but like share the link, share the podcast, see if you can get another friend to listen.
Tell a friend to tell a friend.
Yeah, tell a friend to tell a friend because, I mean, I can't toss a hat up into the air and land it on my head, but I'd like to think that intellectually I can offer a little bit more than the Hat Toss King.
Yeah.
A little bit.
Yeah.
Both of us together, like we could take over the world.
Maybe.
Comparatively.
To him, yeah.
Yeah. compared
And
to
we'd
that.
be a little more dangerous.
Yeah, I think so. We can really do some stuff. So yeah.
But yeah, I'm sorry we went towards the hat toss king.
Dude, I love it. Queen.
Because Sal, the barber, my partner here, he, him and I go back and forth with the videos all the time because it's, there's a bunch of straight to the comments, things that I follow.
They all are.
But his,
Yeah,
I don't see anybody giving him any sort of praise. I only see people talking shit and calling him like
That's what we were-
methyl and methane.
Yeah. Yeah, that's all.
They're like the one that you bought up the watch. Sorry, cut you off. You bought up the watch, and the guy bought it up. He said, "Wait a second, bro." He's like, "You took that money and got a watch instead of getting your teeth fixed,
Yeah.
or like taking care of her teeth. Like, what's wrong with you?"
Yeah, and they did a food review. Well, they do a few food reviews. First one I saw is I saw one from Ben's Fresh, which no argument there. I mean, great food. So
Yeah.
and so they're not. It's not even like they're on a date. Like they have one piece, like one item, and they're splitting it, right? Because they're fucking broke. So her child was alleged. It was somebody's kid. I believe it's hers. Was sitting in a high chair at the table at Ben's Fresh. So while they're doing their food review of the burger at Ben's Fresh, the Benny Burger, which is delicious, they're talking about the burger while the child sits off frame a little bit next to the king, and he's like, I want that. Kid's probably hungry. And they're like,
Not feeding him.
not feeding him while they're talking about how good the burger is. Meanwhile, this starving child is off to the right next to them. Then they bring the kid to Boston, or down to New York City, and they're at, what did I say it was? Good Talk?
Good talk.
Yeah, so they're on this like Good Talk podcast, and they're trying a lamb burger. And so the host of the podcast is like, hey, first of all, they love the lamb burger. I mean, the king said, I never tasted anything like this in my whole life. I never tasted anything like. She's like, this is really good. Want a bite? So that's her little catchphrase. Meanwhile, the host is like, hey man, do you want to spit some bars right now? I know you're doing a little rapping too. He's like, right now? What am I doing right now? So he starts rapping, and the kid is off camera view, but he's whining, and he's like, he wants something to eat. No lamb burger for this child. And then the hat toss king stops rapping, and he looks over at the kid with disdain, and he's like, that kid's messing me up, man. Oh, the kid's messing you up? Sorry, pal. Sorry this kid is such an inconvenience for you. So, yeah. There's a lot of fun to be had if you
Straight to the comments.
yeah, go straight to the comments.
Watch the
Don't-
video for like 15, 20 seconds and go straight to the comments.
Yeah, don't do what I do. Do what Scotty does, because Scotty goes right to the comments and laughs, and I watch all the details in the video, and then I end up getting mad.
Yeah, no. Yeah, I watch like because it's just too hard to watch.
But I was at my neighbor's house the other night, as I told you, and we were all talking about this. Like, all of us know who this guy is.
Yeah, he's a rock star.
Yeah. And she was like, Rachel, one of the girls at my neighbor's house, she's like, why are we all talking about that? I'm like, no, I think I said it. I was like, we are all like productive members of society, and we're sitting around the counter talking about this guy. And I said to John, my buddy John, I'm like, I think it's because we know we're like, you're one crack pipe away. You're one fucking hit of crack away from being at the train station in Port Jervis, flipping your hat up for $5
Oh my God, dude.
and doing birthday shout outs for $20.
That's amazing. It's so true, though. Oh my God, it's so true.
Yeah, so Rachel's like, you're right. She's like, we're all like productive members of society here. We're all grown-ups, adults. We have children.
It's because the world is changing. And the movie Idiocracy, ever see that?
Yeah, we talked about this. It's
That's
like,
a prophecy. It's not a movie. It's a
No.
prophecy about what's happening, and it's slowly happening.
Yeah.
He's ouch my balls. That's basically what that is. Sorry to do that to you while you're drinking. It looks like it hurts, but yeah, dude, he's ouch my balls guy. Like it's like the fail army. That's ouch my balls. It's just this is what we're evolving into, and this is what the rot box is. But you know what I heard today? I was listening to, I think it was Rogan, there was a guy on there, and they said MySpace is coming back.
What?
Yeah, and it's going to be non-algorithm driven. So you'll only see the things that you choose to see. They won't be showing you things like
Okay.
they won't be like rage baiting you with like
Yeah.
the whatever side of the aisle you sit on. They won't be doing any of that. It'll just be like just straight up like if you're into guns, you'll see gun content. If you're into wrestling, you'll see wrestling content. If you're into sports, you'll see sports content.
Well,
Like
still
that's
be-
pretty fucking cool.
It is, and that's how it should be.
Yeah.
I want to know, will I be able to like decorate my page like I used to be able to?
Well, I just want to make sure I'm still going to be friends with Tom.
Yeah.
That's the most important thing.
Yes, Tom's still around.
And don't worry, you'll be in my top 8.
Oh, bro. Same.
Yeah. So I'll have to do the old programming thing so you can change the background of the page.
That's what I mean. Yeah, I want
I
to
know
make.
what you mean.
Yeah. Remember, you could put your theme song on. so
You
people
put your
can-
music, yeah. You can have your like I remember like because back then when you could do that, I was in radio and I had all like the editing tools and stuff like that. So I would record like the full episode audio of like the shows from the night before.
And put them on as your background. I mean,
So like when South Park did the Imagination song in that one episode,
Yeah, yeah.
that was my song on my Facebook page.
That's awesome.
Imagination.
So good.
Yeah, dude. So allegedly, that's all coming back. So we'll see what happens.
Well, there's
with
one
that.
thing to look forward to.
Yeah. But, you're still going to go down the rabbit hole and have to look for good old Mr. Hat Toss.
Ah.
Because that's just the way this is. That's
Yep.
the way this works. So, speaking of something disturbing,
Yeah.
we're in the digital age. There's good and there's bad.
Yep.
Now, there's been this thing going on now that I've been aware now for like at least a year and a half. But I guess now it's coming closer and closer to home, and now it's coming to personal vehicles, not just commercial vehicles. My buddy told me about a year and a half ago about how a rig, which is like a flatbed for a tow company,
Yes.
those trucks cost the tow companies somewhere around like $200,000.
Yeah, man. They're expensive.
So a guy had one a year and a half ago, and somebody came up at night with a computer, hooked it up to the car, hooked it up to the flatbed, and stole the fucking flatbed.
Yeah.
So now this is apparently becoming a thing now with personal cars. This happened down in Westchester. Car thieves have been using electronic key programming devices, which are normally used by shops to make spare keys. And they say these electric keys are programming devices that had been used mainly by technicians to spray the keys. But recently now they're making it easier and easier for everyone to get their hands on these things.
Yes.
And then people are turning around and using that now and stealing all these cars from neighborhoods.
Yes. So we talked about this before the show. There's a page on Instagram called Striker Guys, and it's, their disclaimer is it's, informational only. But I couldn't find the post pre-show, but I saw it a couple days ago, so it's interesting that you bring this up today. So in my algorithm, which is like a fun house, I get this post. It says, "We interview a car thief." It said the United States most wanted car thief, and the guy is all covered up. He's got like a shiesty on his face. He's got sunglasses on, hoodie up, gloves on.
So you're saying he looks like a reputable gentleman.
Yep. Well, and to just because he's openly a car thief.
Or Antifa, one or
Yeah.
the other.
Yeah, so I'm assuming he probably has hand tattoos, and that's why he had the gloves on, but like a legit car thief. So they drive around with him from dealership to dealership, and he's like, yep, Chevys. He's like, these trucks you can get into in like 2 seconds. He's like, the hardest car to steal is a Ford. He said, but, I can get into any car. He said, you can buy key cutters on Amazon, on the internet. You can buy the programming devices. And then I went through more of Striker Guys, which is what I was showing you from the Instagram page. You can get into a Durango. You can pop, electronically pop the door locks, get in with this computer box, and it's got a cable that goes into the input next to the shifter. And it literally, you put the car in neutral. And that was the other thing they were saying, like Dodge is like all the Mopar cars. You can literally shift to neutral like with no problem and roll them down a driveway while you're putting this computer in, and then you start it and drive away.
That's fucking insane, dude.
Yeah. So, and I remember back when I was with the police department, it was weird, man. Like we had this guy, somebody from the It's the NICB. It's the National Insurance Crime Bureau. I didn't even know it existed till they called.
Okay.
And I'm talking to the guy. He's like, hey, I have a guy here in Massachusetts who bought a car in Newburgh, and he drove it home. And then when you get to Massachusetts, we hook it up to the computer, and it was a Porsche Cayenne, the SUV.
Okay.
The big Porsche SUV. So he buys it, looks legit, buys it from a dealer or somebody with a dealer's license, goes to Massachusetts, and then they hook it up to the computer, and you pay sales tax in Massachusetts according to the retail value, not what you paid for the car.
Yeah.
So VIN numbers were switched everywhere on the car, but not in the computer. So when they hooked it up to the computer, it popped, and it was stolen out of, like, I think I want to say it was Queens. So now I end up talking to, like, the NYPD, and there's this professional car ring, and they're talking, like, 20, 30 cars being stolen.
Oh, shit.
Not only 20, 30 cars being stolen, but they're switching VIN plates. They're creating new VINs for these cars. They have somebody in DMV that was helping create titles for these cars with the new VINs on them. Like, it was super sophisticated.
That's insane.
Yeah. And, like, they put a couple trackers on. They found a couple stolen cars, put trackers on them to see where they were going. And some of them ended up here. But it was, like, it was a really, like, it was a very prolific thing. And that was back in 2013. So with less technology. So now, now we talk about all this technology, so it's making the game even easier.
Yeah.
So it was just interesting that you brought it up, and I just happened to come across this page the other day, and it was just car after car after car.
That they could just steal.
Yes.
That's insane.
Holy shit.
That's wild.
I live in the country, thank God.
Thank God.
Yeah.
You know, it's not too bad out there. Yeah.
No, and
we're not close enough really to anything.
I was gonna say, even here, like in Orange County, we're okay.
Yeah.
And a lot of times, so one of the biggest places where they used to steal cars, I don't know if it's still accurate, Palisades Mall.
All the time.
My buddy
All
has
the time.
Acura Integra Type R.
Oh no.
Yeah, like bright yellow, like really nice car.
Gone.
Gone. You know what? They found it in the Bronx, on the shoreline, on blocks, completely stripped,
Oh my God.
like nothing, literally just frame.
Oh my God.
Yep.
And re-put together and put in
Yeah.
a what's it called? A box? What's the kind of box? What are those? The freighters?
Oh, the crates. Yeah,
Yeah.
put in like on a cargo
crate-
ship.
Cargo ship. Yeah, put in one of those and just sent over
Yeah.
to some country, and somebody made a lot of fucking money.
Well, and that's the thing. When
That's
you
smart.
take the parts off of that thing, especially back then, and I'm sure now still, but like those Acura motors dropped right into a Civic.
Yep.
I think it was called the B16A was the drop that
Yep.
they would call. So so just the motor alone.
It's worth a ton of money.
Yeah, $5-6 grand, and you got it for nothing.
Yep.
So
Or, you go somewhere, you get a car that's wrecked with the frames intact, and you
Yep.
send those pieces over and you put them back on the car. If
Yep.
you take it apart, you can put it back together.
yeah,
That's usually how it works. But my favorite part of this article and this news story is they're recommending, with all this going on now, you get yourself a port lock, which physically blocks the keyhole,
yep,
or you get the old-fashioned club.
yeah, the old club.
Remember the old
Yeah.
club? Lock the steering wheel. Did you have a club? I had a club.
I never had one,
I had one when I turned 16. Somebody gave it to me. I used it for like a Christmas, and
Yeah.
that was it.
but handy. I mean, and it's just if crew socks and short shorts and mullets are coming back, why not bring the club back too?
Well, it's coming back.
That's what I mean. Like we're back in the 90s again.
And then they must listen to the podcast because they're advising to do just what I did with my kid's scooter. Put yourself a GPS tracker
Yeah,
on
get
the
a
car,
tag on
get
there.
an air
Yeah.
tag, and throw it on the car. So in case it gets stolen.
So, what this just reminds me, I gotta actually look it up because I haven't done it. But when I bought my truck in January, used 22 truck, when I went to the dealership, I kind of got into a fight with them about this because it's nothing is as seen, right? Like there's a sticker, there's the price that you're going there to buy the car, and then they're telling you all the reasons it can't be that price. It's got to be higher.
Yeah.
So they were like, well, you have to pay $1,500 because we put low jack in all our cars. I'm like, yeah, but I didn't tell you to fucking do that.
Yeah, I didn't tell you to put low jack in.
So they took that off, but there's still low jack on my car somewhere. So now I never downloaded the app because it really
It don't matter.
Yeah, but so that might be why, and that was in Pennsylvania. So that dealership, all their cars get low jack. That might be why.
Ugh.
So
Maybe because somebody steals them off the lot.
Yeah.
You never know.
well, I mean, but even you as an owner, if someone steals your car, now you at least find out where it is.
Yeah.
So I can get to it. I'm ignorant and I didn't do that yet. So maybe I'll start downloading the LoJack app right now. I guess.
Check it out.
Yeah. I'm glad I totally forgot about that.
That's so funny.
It's been like 8 months.
I'm an AirTag guy, obviously.
Yeah. Yeah, for good reason.
Yeah, the guy was like, "You want to put a low jack on the motorcycle?" I was like, "Nah." He goes, "No." I said, "No." I was like, "It's fully insured." I was like, "And I'll just get an AirTag."
Yeah.
That's it. That's all I need. Chances are, if somebody's going to jump on it, they're going to have a cell phone on them, and it's going to keep hanging.
Connect and protect your vehicle. Sure.
Low jack. What do you do? Just put your VIN number in?
Bro, we're going to find out.
That's so fun.
I have no idea.
So you ever see somebody's name and you're like, man, that guy like could be like a born leader. He sounds like he's going to be something huge someday.
Yeah.
Well, they just got a new leader up there at West Point. His name is Major General James Bartholomew's.
Bartholomew's, yeah.
Bartholomew's. Tell me that's not a powerful name right there.
Dude, they don't screw around.
No.
And
That guy was like, you know how like they make these like championship dogs, like
Yeah.
these. I guarantee you, he's got like some crazy long line of military background,
my friend
from family and stuff like that.
Oh, yeah, 100%.
With a name like Bartholomew's.
And we always talk. We used to talk. My friend Frank, who worked with me at the PD, is now retired. He works at West Point. And when he had me come up there, and I taught the Department of Defense contract security guys. So I did like a class for them one day, and we drove around, and he was showing me like the superintendent's house. Like, there's a lot of powerful people there.
Oh yeah.
And Steve Newhouse actually did one of his, he does like those Orange County updates or whatever.
Yeah, it's like podcast.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. So he went up there and was there for his official swearing in ceremony.
Oh yeah, he went for that.
Yeah.
It makes sense. It's in his county, right?
Yeah,
They'll
well,
do the right thing.
You do, and it doesn't hurt to know the general that's in charge of one of the largest military installations,
Yeah.
right, in your county.
Yep.
So, yeah, it's pretty cool that there's a changing of the guard, and I think we don't really understand, like, that this is here and how important it is that we have a military academy in our area.
Well, just so you know, this guy is a certified badass.
Yeah.
He's a ranger. He was airborne.
Yep.
So,
Yeah, and he probably, I don't know, I can't remember, did it say he went to West Point himself?
Yes.
He did.
Yeah.
So-
1995 West Point graduate.
There you go. So when you,
That's usually how you get the job.
yeah, and when you leave West Point, you leave as a second lieutenant, like you leave as an officer.
Yeah.
So that's part of the thing. Like you're not, so there's enlisted men and then there's officers. So when you leave as an officer, you can still go do all the cool things, but you're not what they call an enlisted man. You're an officer.
Yeah. You got some
Yeah,
power.
Yeah, and
With a name like Bartholomew's.
this is the first time that I can remember in a long time. Well,
The third. He's the
he's the
third.
third. There's
Yeah.
3 of them out there.
There's 3 of them.
So
What a badass.
we
A ranger and airborne.
Yeah. There's a guy who he plays professional lacrosse. He went to the Air Force Academy. Josh Yago is his name. Went to the Air Force Academy, and because there's a bunch of servicemen playing professional lacrosse right now. And remember, like years ago, you had a lot of good football players come out of the Army football program,
Yes.
and they couldn't really play pro football because they had to honor their military service. So
Correct.
I think they've kind of been a little more lax on that, pun intended, because now you have a bunch of lacrosse players that are playing professional lacrosse and they just graduated from West Point.
Yeah, they leave and the next day they're there.
Yeah, so you have Jackson Iker, you have Evan Plunkett, and those guys just represented Team USA in the Pan American Games, but they've been playing professional lacrosse all summer.
Wow.
And for Iker, it's his second year. But Yago's story is interesting because he went to the Air Force Academy for Space Force, and they apparently have a grad program So he was able to transfer to Notre Dame, win a
Oh,
national,
that's awesome, man.
win a national or no, they lost the national championship, I think. But either way, he was in a grad program at Notre Dame. He just represented USA, but he works for Space Force. So it's really cool to see a lot of these people. Like, it's a really cool place to go to school. Like I would try to push my kids to go there if they had the grades and they wanted to go.
Yeah, if you can go, man, it's definitely, you're going to become a leader, a CEO, something. You're going to be a big deal. You don't, not even if you don't keep your career in the Army, you're going to end up doing something huge. That's just the way it is. All the good leaders
Yes.
come from West Point.
We call it the ring knockers, right? Like they have, like, it's a very tight group of people.
I thought it was called the Skulls and Bones.
Maybe. It might be.
Or the Illuminati or something. I don't know.
But look at the facilities that they have.
It's amazing.
And that's all paid for by who? By the Alumni Association.
Yep.
Right? Through donors. Like, it's really cool.
It's a big deal, man. It really is. Like,
Yeah.
we're super lucky that we have something like that right here in the Hudson Valley.
Don't forget, one of our favorite comedians,
What?
Shane Gillis.
What about him?
He went to West Point. He played West Point football, but then he got hurt.
Oh, is that what happened?
Yeah, he got hurt. And unfortunately, when that happens, you can't stay at the academy anymore because
You're useless.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I think in some cases you may have to pay your tuition back.
Oh, wow.
But yeah, Shane Gillis was a West Point football player.
I didn't know he played there.
Yeah.
I always heard he went to West Point, but he got out. I never knew what the story was. behind
Yeah,
it.
I think he went and played football and got hurt.
Oh, wow. That's crazy.
So
Good for Shane Gillis.
yeah,
I love Shane Gillis.
good for America.
He's great for America. We talked about the hat toss king from Port Jervis, but have you seen this story about that inspector down there, building inspector?
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, David Rivera.
Yes.
Yep.
Good old David Rivera.
So David Rivera can't seem to keep himself out of trouble. This is only the recent issue that he's had. I got to go to my notes.
We got notes.
Yeah.
Notes, my goats.
Yep. So he had an issue in 2019 where 2019 he's charged with sexual abuse and harassment involving women that worked for him in the building department or worked in Port Jervis.
Okay.
Oddly enough, took 4 years. 4 years in 2023, he pleads guilty to disorderly conduct, which basically means nothing.
Yeah.
So, as I've talked about probably too many times, disorderly conduct is a violation level offense. So it's not punishable by jail time or anything. It's a violation. It's payable by a fine. And most times they can even offer like an adjournment in contemplation of dismissal, which means it just goes away. But while that was going on in 2019, he and his wife were in a bar fight at the Fox and Hare.
Is that in town?
Yeah, that's in Port. Yep.
Oh, my God.
So let's see. Rachel Rivera said, quote, "I need to talk to you. Your mom's a lying bitch. She needs to drop the charges. She pushed all my money off the table," the victim said. "I called for the manager. Rachel kept yelling, calling my mother names." O'Connell's mother, I'm not going to say her name, who is also at the arraignment, said she filed a sexual harassment complaint against David Rivera in the end of 2018. She was a clerk for Port Jervis Code Enforcement.
Okay.
So
she worked for him.
So that was the victim. So that was the original victim from the sexual harassment sex abuse case. The wife and David are out at Fox and Hare and see the victim's daughter and then get into a fight with the victim's daughter.
Oh, it just dawned on me. My buddy's part owners in that place.
Yeah. So the Riveras are keeping it classy. And but for whatever reason, nothing ever seems to happen.
That's weird.
So
Small town politics.
well, that's what I was going to say. Like, it's really shitty. You know, we always talk about being a good human, but I guess if you know the right people, you really don't have to be a good human.
No.
You know, so if you're not compelled to just be a good person, you can be a donkey raping shit eater and still keep your job in civil service and continue to harass people. What was the quote for this most recent one?
He demanded money from a guy on June 16th, and then he threatened him. And said,
I'll knock your teeth down your throat. Yeah, and raised his fist.
Come here, you. I'm going to club you right in the mouthpiece.
Yep. So charged with second-degree harassment, which carries a whopping 15 days in jail as its punishment.
Amazing.
Yep.
Small town politics. That's all I could chalk it up to.
Yeah.
Because like if that was like Hat Toss King,
Oh, bro.
he'd be in jail.
Yeah. If it was you or I, we'd be in the clink.
Well, maybe not.
Maybe.
Got that little going on there, so you never know.
You got the wild card.
It's always there. You never know. Before we get out of here, I got myself into some trouble, and I just wanted to talk about it.
Okay.
I hate fantasy sports,
Okay.
but I signed up for a league.
Oh, good for you.
I guess. Me and Tom are gonna play together, Lauren's son, because he's kind of into it. And we gotta go to the draft this Sunday.
Yeah, I have a draft on Sunday too.
Do you really?
Yeah, with Mike Pitt.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, so he's
Good.
He's in South Carolina now too.
Nice.
We used to do it at his house in Middletown.
Yep.
It was awesome, man. Wings, pizza. It was a good time for everybody to get together. So this year we're gonna do it. This year and last year we did it online.
Yeah, that's what we're doing. We're doing it at a bar. They're gonna buy a whole bunch of appetizers. They're gonna use some of the money and buy appetizers for everybody, and we're just gonna sit there and eat and do the draft. And if you want beverages, you can get beverages, and
It's a good time.
it's gonna be a good time. We're gonna do it out there at the Highball Tavern on Ingrassia Lane, the old Oreos.
Yeah.
Remember Oreos?
No, I don't, but I passed the Highball Tavern,
Okay.
so I know where that is. Yeah.
Yeah.
Dude, it's fun, man.
Yeah. I'm just terrified.
Why?
Well, because it's money.
Bro.
I don't like losing money, but
Well, that's like this league that we're in, there's a buy-in and then there's transaction fees.
there's transaction fees.
So to drop a player is nothing, but if you want to add a player, it's like $5.
Okay, that's not terrible.
No, it's not terrible, but like if you're like, we already talked about I'm a worrier. So, I pick up guys. It's funny, me and in a league I used to play in a while ago, me and this other guy, by the end of the year, we would have like 20 transactions or 25 transactions. So you're talking about $125 on top of the buy-in.
Wow.
But it all goes into the pot. So when like the year that I won, I was like, yep.
Nice. What you're buying? Do you mind?
No, buy-in's $150.
All right, I'm a little bit more than that.
Well, that's if there's no transaction fees, they'll bump it up to like $200-300.
Well, it's not that high. I can't, I'm not a Rockefeller here.
No, I generally try to keep if it's over, like if somebody asked me to go into a league, it was like a $400 buy-in, and I was like, for what? No.
Now, a Super Bowl box, yes.
Yeah. Super Bowl box is different
Yeah, but
because you got to work for the fantasy. Like
that's it. That's what I'm terrified of. Like, I know after like week 3, I'm going to be like checked out.
Nah, dude, you just gotta. You know what it is? There's AI now, and there's all these quote experts between Yahoo
Yep.
and ESPN.
I was watching a video on the YouTube today.
Yeah. So, and there's even. Do you have a Sirius app or anything? Sirius XM.
No.
So I have the app. I don't find it super useful, but there's a channel on Sirius dedicated to fantasy football.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. So you got to listen to a lot of droning on before you get to like the meat of it. But
Yeah.
But the point is there's a lot of resources out there to help you.
Yeah, it doesn't seem like too bad. Like the video I watched today was kind of like, oh, maybe this won't be so terrible.
It's
I
not.
like stopped and I took pictures and
Yeah. And if you're not doing transaction fees, you can play matchups.
yeah.
So the Vikings are playing, whoever, right? Like they're playing the Bears, and the Bears have a good defense. So maybe you sit those guys or you drop them and you pick up another guy. Like,
Of course.
You can
move it around and make some
yeah,
points.
yeah. Especially the guys that aren't like your top tier players.
Exactly.
So
Yeah, so I'm kind of excited, but I'm also terrified because I'm lazy and I know like I got a lot of stuff on my plate already. So that's why I kind of got Lauren's son involved because I know he'll be into it. And I told him, I said, hey,
Yeah.
if we win, I'll split the money with you.
no, if you have a co-manager with you, then
I think we'll be good.
yeah,
And then,
and you'll have fun and you'll pay more attention. Like now, that's why I like football so much because I knew all these names from years. I mean, I've been playing.
I don't know any of these names.
But you will.
I know Jeremiah Love. That's
Yeah.
it.
By the end of the season, you will. I've been playing fantasy football for like 18 years now.
Oh wow.
At least. Yeah.
I played for a while, and the last time I played at the radio station. We used to do a pool, and I played, and the one year I won, and I didn't do anything after week 3. I just had Marshawn Lynch, and he was the MVP that season.
Yeah, and if you have a good lineup, if you have a good draft, all you have to look for are bye weeks. Just fill in your players on bye weeks, and the rest, it kind of just set it and forget it.
Yeah.
So
Well, I think I got a good strategy. I think the way these guys that I watched today and the way they broke it down, I think that's going to make my life a lot easier.
good. Yeah, I haven't done any research yet, and like I said, I have mine Sunday.
Yeah.
I
Well,
just-
this was just a numbers game and like what to draft when type of thing.
Yeah.
So as opposed to where you are on the picks,
So
and
yeah,
1 through 12, and how you should draft. So
and it's
it was
still
helpful.
it's still the same deal. Like you want to draft like running backs and receivers first,
Yeah.
right? And really running backs.
Yeah.
If you can get a really good running back, but if you have a number 1 receiver,
You mean I don't want to take Jackson Dart on the first pick?
dude, we've done that. There's been leagues where there's and I've been playing with the same guys for a long time, and there's some people that'll,
Yeah.
like when Tom Brady was playing, people would take Tom Brady in the first round. If you have a workhorse quarterback who's gonna put up big yards consistently every
Like
week.
Mahomes, right? Well, healthy Mahomes and
Yeah.
Josh Allen and
Yes, like Josh Allen, I would say good bet. Mahomes last year wasn't really impressive,
no.
so I think he's off the table. But yeah, Josh Allen for sure.
Yeah.
Like somebody in your league will probably take him, if not in the first round, in the second round. But I take scrub quarterbacks in like the 5th and 6th round.
Yeah, that's what this was saying.
Yeah,
So,
yeah. You got to load up on tight ends, running backs, receivers, and tight
tight
ends.
end. Well, at least one.
Yeah, yeah. And I don't pick a defense until my
That was like the third to last pick.
yeah, and kickers.
Yeah, kickers and defense. No, it was kickers. It was defense, kickers, and then a sleeper pick.
Yeah, and I take for the leagues that I'm in 3 leagues, and so don't talk to me about time, pal. Like the 2 leagues, one is free.
Psycho.
Yeah, one is free and one is just a buy-in but no transaction fees. Those 2 leagues, I'll change defense every week.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I just play the matchups.
Nice.
So because defense is special teams, so you get points for punt returns and all that other shit.
That's cool.
Yeah, it's good stuff.
That's
I
good.
can't wait to see how this goes throughout the year.
Yeah,
the season.
I'm a little excited after watching the video. I was like, well, maybe this will be more manageable.
Yeah.
Because I never knew what I was doing when I played fantasy football. I was just like I was playing a video game. I was drafting people by like how I liked them.
So I used to get made fun of all the time because I'm a Lions fan, and I would constantly pick.
Give me Barry Sanders.
Yeah, I would take Matt Stafford. I would take Calvin Johnson. I would take Javid Best. I would take all these players, and then I'd set them all up and play them all on the same day, and they would have a shit game.
Yeah, and I'd just fuck you.
Yeah, and then you see in the comments, playing with your heart. Playing with your heart. So I don't do that anymore.
So, you outgrew it.
I won't draft like Jared Goff, but like Jahmyr Gibbs right now is like the number 1 overall running
Yeah.
back. So if I end up getting the first pick, yeah, I'll probably take him.
Yeah, that's the guy. That's
Yeah.
the guy. And then there's another
Bijan.
guy. Bijan.
Yep.
Yeah, Bijan and Jameer.
Yeah.
Those are the 2. Number 1, number 2.
Yeah, Bijan has been good the last couple of years.
Yeah, I don't even know what teams those guys are on.
Jameer's on the Lions, and Bijan is on the Falcons.
Bijan Freeze.
Bijan something. Now I'm like blocking it out.
Bijan.
Yeah, Bijan, like the mustard. Only with
Do you have any Bijan?
yeah.
Grand Poupon?
Do you have a great Poupon Bijan?
Do you have any Brie Brizol?
I'll take him number 1 pick, please.
Yeah, I would like to take him,
Yeah.
but I don't know. See, I'm the type of guy that I'm going to get that if I get that number 1 pick.
Yeah, you're gonna freak out.
First pick,
Yeah.
first play of the game of the season.
Oh,
He's
you're
going to
saying
Aaron
he's gonna-
Rodgers. Yeah,
Yeah,
Aaron
break his
Rodgers.
leg.
Or he's going to break his leg like that last week of spring training or whatever the hell they call it, preseason.
Yeah. Well, that's why they're not playing these guys.
Yeah,
Yeah, you're not gonna see these guys.
that's my luck, Joe. That's how I work. That's how things work out for me.
But it all comes out in the end.
So I went to ChatGPT and asked it for, how you're supposed to make a funny name.
Yeah.
It gave me a great one. Unsolicited Dak picks.
So my one team is loose stools.
Nice.
Yeah.
That's
You don't need
hilarious.
you don't need ChatGPT.
Well, I was just trying to keep it football related.
No, it's good.
You know?
Well, that's what I did it like bar stools, right? Like
Yeah.
loose stools.
Yeah, that's funny.
And then I would try to do one based on a player on my team, like you said, like the Dak, like a play on words with Dak Prescott or whatever. I had Cooper Cup, the receivers.
Yep.
So it was Cup the balls.
Nice.
Yeah.
That's a great one. Yeah, they're like, they had me down as like Scotty's Ice. And I was like, yeah, no.
Yeah. No, I don't want that.
I was like, no, we don't want that.
Yeah.
And
Loose stools, Cup the balls.
there was another good one that ChatGPT came up with, but somebody had it already. So I was like, oh, that guy, he got it.
Yeah, like I'll draft Cooper Cup again just to keep the name.
Yeah. If you could, right? Why not?
Yeah,
He's good.
and he's good now.
He's
Like,
not, well, he's always
been good.
He's always been good.
But now that he's, I feel like he's been born again with the Seahawks.
Yes.
Like he wasn't doing great
Towards the end with the
Rams.
Rams.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but a lot of players have like been born again on the Seahawks. It's pretty cool. I've been watching.
Yeah,
other
like how
guys.
people go out there and they go get done, like Geno Smith.
Yeah.
That's like the big question mark because Sal's a big Jets fan.
Well, that's what I don't understand. Like Geno Smith, like you had to undo all the damage that the Jets did to you, and now you're back there.
Yeah.
Like, because the Jets break quarterbacks.
Yeah, that's what they do.
Yeah, I mean, like every single good quarterback they've had.
They've been ruining people since Ken O'Brien.
Yes. Good old
Number seven.
Yeah. I was thinking four.
The
That's
Jets
Brett Favre.
drafted him over Marino.
Yeah, unless they get like the Jets have done okay with like a certified pre-owned, like when they got Brett Favre. Like he led them to the playoffs.
Yeah.
Remember Testaverde?
Yeah, Vinny T. He was nasty.
Vinny Testaverde did great for the Jets.
Yep.
So if they buy a certified pre-owned, they're great.
Yeah.
But if they get a rookie, they just destroy them. Look at Sam Darnold. Sam Darnold, for all intents and purposes, was completely broken.
Yeah, now he's decent. Now he's a great quarterback.
Yeah, man. Now he's a Super Bowl winning quarterback.
Yeah. He won with what, the Seahawks? No.
The Seahawks last
Was it
year.
Seahawks?
Yeah, man.
Wow.
And like I was happy for Matt Stafford when he won with the Rams.
Of course.
12 years with the Lions
And nothing.
and just getting beat
Just
up.
crazy stats because of Megatron.
Yes.
That's the one thing.
Yeah.
And that'll get him in the Hall of Fame.
Correct. And now that he won, and then 1 year he goes over there
And makes the
And wins
Super
the Super
Bowl.
Bowl. I was
And
like,
then
thank God.
now he's a candidate.
because he was like literally on his back, still throwing for like 300 yards a game.
Yeah, he was great.
He was putting up stats, but he was just getting beaten to shit.
Well, that's what happens.
Yes.
It's just,
Especially when Megatron retired,
oh, yeah.
because then they had kind of a hodgepodge of receivers.
Yeah.
So
There was really nobody getting open like that guy was. You can throw the ball 7 feet above him and he'd get it.
fucking giant.
Yeah, he was awesome. All right, you ready to get out of here, Mo?
Yeah, man. I think I'm gonna have some Taco Bell on my way home.
Nice.
Love Taco Bell.
What's the order?
If I had to guess, I mean, I'm just shooting from the hip here. Grilled cheese burrito with shredded chicken and a nachos Bel Grande, probably a soft taco supreme, and maybe some Fiesta potatoes.
Nice.
I'm just guessing.
You're just guessing? That's what you're feeling? Maybe?
Yeah.
Maybe get crazy?
Yeah, maybe.
Maybe get a Baja Mountain too?
Yeah, maybe. I don't know if I have enough.
You never know.
Yeah.
Never know. Get those churro balls or whatever the hell they are.
Yeah, I'm not a churro ball fan though. No sweets. Just give me the salt.
Just give me the fake soy burger stuff.
Yeah, and then I'll chase it with a Crestor. Go to bed.
Oh, dude, I wanted to talk to you about that. You know how we talked about the side effects was legs?
Yeah.
I can't figure out what's going on. He's been crushing me. This last week was like mainly legs. It was a lot of leg work last week. And then today was practicing overhead squats, trying to get those down. And then we had to do a WOD that was a run. It was 4 rounds. You had to run 400 meters and then do back squats, 10 back squats, 75% of your body weight.
Oh. I don't like it.
I don't know if it's the Crestor or if he's just beating up my legs.
Well, no, I did legs last Wednesday, and I was like a cripple
Dude,
for like 4 days.
it's terrible. You
And
got to stay on it because if you're not on it,
yeah, so now I'm like, all right, I'm not doing this to myself again. And like I said, Tri-State has probably some of the craziest machines. They have a squat machine where you're doing it, but your feet are in front of you at an angle. So you're doing like, it's almost like you're swooping in, And I was talking to another guy I know that we were just talking about that machine. He's like, have you used that machine? I'm like, bro, you can't even put more than one plate on each side, and it's just you're burning immediately. So then you followed up with regular squats after that, and some other like leg curls or whatever. I was walking with a limp. Like
it's brutal, dude.
Yeah.
It's brutal. Like,
to your point, I don't know. I don't think I overdid it because I never really went too heavy. I was more working on form, but goddamn, was I sore and I was cramping.
It was that Friday I did like front squats. Saturday I did deadlifts. Monday I did, I think, like back squats again. Tuesday was like cleans, and then no, I'm sorry. Wednesday was cleans, and then Friday again. No, Thursday was more deadlifts.
Yeah.
And I'm just like, and then today was what I told you before. So like my legs are like,
Yeah, crying. Why do you hate me?
why are you doing this to me? Knock it off, silly.
Yeah. Queen.
Hat off king right here.
We outside with it. You know what it is. We outside.
You know what it is, right? It's
Yeah, we
hat
outside
off.
with it.
845 hat off king.
Spitting these bars. If you want a birthday shout out, $20.
I gotta get one of those for Sal.
Yeah, $20.
His birthday's coming up in September. All right, bro. It was great being back.
Yeah, I'm excited to be back. I enjoyed the vacation and the break to recharge, but it's back. It's go time.
I put some more videos up on Facebook over the past couple weeks.
Yeah, they're on
So-
YouTube.
I'm sorry. That's what I meant.
It's all
YouTube.
right, I got you.
Thank you. Thank you
Yeah.
for correcting me.
So-
So they're out there. You can go find them. I put the Ed episode up. I
Yep.
put the Richie episode up. I put a bunch of solo episodes up yesterday. So
Yeah, go check them out. And like I said before, I know this sounds like a shameless plug, but if you like what we're doing, like please share it with a friend, share it on your page, on your socials, and we're trying to get some more exposure.
yeah,
Nothing wrong with that.
yep. So we keep trying.
Yeah.
And if you got something you want to talk about or you want us to cover, just send us an email. Or if you got somebody you'd like to see on the show, send us an email. Let us know. We'll reach out. We'll do all the legwork. Obviously, it's our show. We get it. But yeah, whatever you need, we're here for you. And we'd love to have somebody start participating in this. And
Yeah, we're here for the people.
yeah, we're not doing it just for us, silly gooses.
Yeah.
So, all right. Thanks so much for listening. You got to send us an email. It's hvp.scotty@gmail.com.
hvp.joey@gmail.com.
On the socials.
_HVP.
That's it.
That's it, man.
That's it.
On the mountains